And welcome back. Last night, the Western Conference Finals got started in Kearney, Nebraska, where the Tri-City Storm had the best record in the West. The Stampede were not impressed. They had a great season, too, tying Waterloo for the second highest point total in the conference. And scoreless in the second period. When it's not scoreless anymore, Blake Bride, the captain, puts him up 1-0. And with their goalie playing well, Jackson Stauber, they go on the power play later in the period. 4 minutes later, Andre Lee. And Andre from in front is going to tuck it home. That makes it 2-0 after 2 periods. And then late in the third period, they would add some insurance. The shot goes wide of the net, but watch it bounce back off the boards right to the goal line. It's tipped in by Cade Borchard, trickled across the line. That's all it has to do. The entire puck has to be over the goal line for it to count. As you can see, the goalie wasn't too happy about that. Final score, 3-0 as the Stampede win Game 1 of the best-of-5 series. Game 2 is tonight. We'll have highlights again. Games 3 and 4, Friday and Saturday back here in Sioux Falls. Again, I'll look at the schedule, Friday and Saturday here, and Tuesday next week, if necessary, back in Kearney. We've had a chance to watch some incredible athletes over the years at the Howard Wood Dakota Relays, and this year, the boys' special event, you won't want to miss that. The 200-meter on Friday night. That's because this guy, Joe Fonbulla of Hopkins, Minnesota, will be here. And as you can see in this relay, he is really fast. In fact, he won the 200-meter last July in the national meet in a time of 20.69. The all-time record in South Dakota is 21.1, set almost 100 years ago. Joe's going to be running track collegiately as a Florida Gator. I'd say he's going to be really fun to watch Friday night. Let's go to the board and see who else is joining him. Nick Saylor of White River, Isaiah Olson of Bismarck. We got a lot of North Dakota athletes in these two special events. Jacob Hyde of St. Thomas More, Ethan Peel of Minnesota, Caleb Larson also of Bismarck, Jake Werner of Watertown, and Brecken Hamilton of Harrisburg. Again, that's Friday at 8 o'clock. And now, here's Brandon Green with your Billion Automotive Plays of the Week.
Augie's Ashley Mitchell throws a one-hitter and added 3 strikeouts against Upper Iowa as the Vikings win 8-0. Lincoln's Andrew Martins wins the boys 110 hurdles by .01 seconds. Now that is a photo finish. Jack Rabbit's Allie Herliska is cold as ice as she hits a walk-off home run in the 8th inning against Creighton as the Jacks get both victories in the doubleheader. The Cardiac Herd did it again this week as Brian Chambers gets the game-winning goal in OT against Waterloo to advance to the Western Conference Finals. And for our number 1 play, we're at the Drake Relays where Coyote's Chris Nielsen uses a 19-foot, 2 1/4-inch pole vault to beat Olympic bronze and national champion medalist Sam Kendricks. That boy got some air. And those are your Billion Automotive Plays of the Week.
Yes, he does. He's fun to watch every time. By the way, they played some baseball out at the stadium today. USF taking on Mankato. The Mavericks got a great record, 34-10 coming in, scoring a wild pitch. Nice play here by Grant Lung as he is running away from home plate and makes a dandy catch, but the Cougars still lose this first game of the doubleheader 4-1. We'll have more highlights for you tonight at 10. We'll be right back.